There's just no life left in the wrap. Little update from me. You guys aren't missing out on much. I know I covered it in my other wrap series when I originally wrapped the car, but this is how you basically get these roof rails off. It's just this little clip that goes in the hole. I also have one of these little sliders, notches into the nub right there. But in my case, my car is pretty worn out, so I don't really have much that are locked on. You feel one and then you would slide it forward, and then essentially it would unlock from the little nubber there. So that's just a real brief rundown on how to get it out. Once you get down to this back window area, they're a little bit different. They just directly push down. Got a little nub in there, and then we got this little plastic piece. So it's basically keeping it stationary. Just be careful with it. If I could do it with one hand here without wrecking it. Probably not, but yeah, that's pretty much the basic rundown on how to get this roof rail off. Just like that. And that's that. Look at all the debris that makes its way in there. Bunch of crap, leaves, dirt, junk. But here's some nice fresh wrap to peel right here. A little bit of satisfaction coming up. I would love for my car to just peel just this easy. That would be so nice, so satisfying. But that's just not the reality here. It's very short-lived, but I'm enjoying every part of this. At least where it comes off easy. The other parts, not so much. And look, no adhesive left behind. Everything's nice and fresh. God. That'd be me dropping you. Nothing but bad news if you leave your wrap on for too long. So. Trying some 3M adhesive remover. We already tried a little bit. Had some pretty good luck with it. Plastic razor blade scraper. Good old Amazon. Satisfying, I'm not gonna lie. It's probably about 95% off there. Well, it's safe to say that this stuff works remarkably well. Gotta have that plastic razor blade scraper though. Really makes the job easy. 3M adhesive remover. This is what I'm gonna be using from now on, that's for sure. Look at all this. I got all this off in like 5 minutes. It's literally spray on and scrape off. No waiting, just spray on and go. So, still got a long way to go, but making great progress now. Overall, this adhesive remover is pretty much a lifesaver. You can see all the little mounds of adhesive that I've scraped off. It's really coming together pretty quickly. I'm also discovering some more damage underneath here. Seems like my paint has been cracking. Also have a rust spot right there. So there may be quite a bit of prepping that's gonna be needed before I even begin to rewrap the roof here. So yeah, just discovering that. Looks pretty severe. Damn hole going on there. Bunch of cracks and further damage. So fun stuff. Just about done with the roof. Still some edges that I need to deal with. But for the most part, it's coming off pretty easy with this stuff. I gave it a try earlier in the sunlight and it actually doesn't work as well because this stuff tends to evaporate super quick and it won't allow you to scrape off the adhesive in time. So I'm out here at dusk trying to do the same thing and having much better results. So that's the latest and greatest. Back to work. Some of the spots are so bad that you have to go over it twice. So here's an example. Saturate it real good. Start scraping. It's like scraping off frost in the morning. So there's one. You can still see there's still like another layer of adhesive there. So what I've been doing is hitting it again. And scraping it before it dries or evaporates. So you get a good couple layers of scraping going on, and any leftover wrap I can also just kind of scrape off as well. You should be left with nice and smooth. Well, as smooth as it'll get with it being all cracked. Residue down there on the edge. So just working our way around, trying to get the fine stuff now. Clean it up with a little rubbing alcohol after the adhesive remover. Try and get it somewhat clean. Then I can start addressing the paint chip and cracking and rusting issues. See if I missed any spots, go back around, double check everything. Got a long road ahead. Couple pieces of vinyl here. A little bit more adhesive here, got to get off. Lots of elbow grease, lots of patience, lots of determination, lots of hope, lots of optimism. This is a lot of work. I think it'll all be worth it in the end, just like it was the last time. Maybe just a tad bit more prepping this time around. Living and learning. I think I'm gonna need some more of this stuff. Running low. I'm just starting to get the smaller spots. Doesn't really require scraping. Let's try a little saturation with the rubbing alcohol and some of these plastic scrapers. See how we get. Wow. It actually comes off pretty good. Not as good as the adhesive remover, but it comes off. If there's any more on here. Yeah, some on there. Gets the job done, just a little slower, a little less harmful to your nostrils, to your brain cells. But what's the fun in that? Now trying a little Goo Gone. Still works, it just takes a little longer to soak in. But it scrapes right off too. This is the worst part of the car on the roof here. Flaky, rusty stuff going on. Still a long way to go.